we'll talk about what I mean by the primordial sound. Acoustic oscillations in the early universe is what we'll talk about now. So you know that the very early universe was opaque, meaning the photons were not allowed to freely stream, and everybody was just colliding with each other. The universe was very radiation dominated, is one way of putting it, when those photons, electrons and positrons were constantly colliding off of each other. Things were a hot dense plasma, neutral hydrogen wasn't a thing, neutral helium wasn't a thing, there were no galaxies, no stars, no nothing, just that, and then recombination happened, which is when we made neutral hydrogen, and the photons were released to stream freely through space, thank God, and we've got the CMB from that time. Okay, so in the first 380,000 years, the universe was filled with a hot, dense plasma. That's what we know. Now, this is a plasma of charged particles, electrons, and atomic nuclei. Hi, Adam! Adam, how are you? Are you going to do a super chat to support the channel? Thank you so much. So, tiny density variations, regions that were ever so slightly denser than their surroundings, existed in this primordial soup. Tiny density variations, okay? Under gravity's pull, these denser regions tried to collapse. So basically in the universe, let me just pause real quick and reiterate that there's two main things on a larger scale, on a cosmological scale, that you have to keep in mind. One is gravitation. Gravitation is an attractive force. It's not really a force in general relativity, but in terms of speaking, let's just call it a force. It's an attract. It makes matter want to get closer together. So that's one of the important things to consider about the universe. And the other thing is what we call an anti-gravity phenomena, which is the thing that is pushing everything out, which is the expansion of the universe, which sometimes people call dark energy because it's a topic of research. We don't fully understand it. So there was the gravitation, then there is the expansion. Those both of those are very important to understand about the universe. I'm feeling the gravitational force to give a super chat. You should feel free, and thank you so much and welcome. Thank you, Adam. Thank you. El Chalin. Hello. So those are the things. I'm going to look at all your comments in a bit. So those are the two important things, gravitation and expansion. Now, remember that if there are not little regions of overdensity in the universe, as in little regions where gravitation is allowed to win, then how would we ever make galaxies and then stars, right?